I've had some false starts today. You may have noticed that. Um, I was having some sound issues and stuff like that. Stay in my ear. I'm trying a microphone in my ear here. Can you hear me? Oh, that actually sounds pretty good. Oh, okay. This will work.
Visions of Mana. This is kind of exciting.
Come on, microphones. Stay in my ear. Well, headphones.
This is kind of exciting. Grizzly. Let me see. Is this? Grizzly.
Hello there.
Let me see. Yes. This is kind of exciting. Is this?
Who? I don't have her yet.
Let me see. Yes. This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
A rare item.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Let me see. Is this? Let me see. Yes. Welcome. Welcome. We're having a special.
Is there a
Come again
special?
soon.
Yeah, it's not too bad. There's a little echo. Hello. But that does kind of bother me. Hold on.
Hello. Is that going to be better or worse? Is this better or worse? Oh, that's better.
Yes! Got some syrup!
Also got rid of the weird echo.
Yes! Let me see. Is this?
Ah, oh.
Grizzly! Got some syrup. Taking this. Got some syrup. Yes.
There we go. Hey, old man.
I'm Val, the Soul Guard. I came across your elemental vessel and wanted to return it.
Gracious! I was wondering where Ramco and the little ones spirited that away to. Thank you.
You're welcome, old man.
Those youngins will get an earful later, but enough about that. Welcome to Longerin, friends.
A pleasure. So where might we find the Alm of Wind?
On that subject, I have some unfortunate news. The ferry has not yet arrived to name the Alm.
Really?
Oh, then you're still waiting to see who gets the job?
Here in the Vale, we welcome the ferry with a traditional wind-dyeing ceremony, as performed by one of our wind oracles. But this year, our attempts at the ritual have been unsuccessful. There is one oracle, Karina, whose attunement to the wind element is unparalleled. At this rate, I fear that without Karina, the ferry may not come at all.
Could be.
Sadly, she refuses to listen to my orders anymore. No matter what I do or how soundly her parents scold her, Karina says she won't budge until she feels like it.
Really?
But now that you have arrived, Sir Soul God, there may be a chance to get her to see reason.
I'll talk to the little
I
brat.
humbly beseech you to talk to Karina.
What? Why me?
Perhaps if she is buffeted by a breath of fresh air, she may yet bend to the winds of fate. Be sure to give her a good buffeting, mind you.
Alrighty.
You mean use the vessel to literally knock some sense into her?
Surely a precious artifact should be handled delicately.
These days, the elemental vessel is scarcely used as more than a child's plaything. I am certain that a soul god would have much better applications for such an object. Come, If the fairy is not properly welcomed, it could be the end of the Vale as we know it. Please, you must make Karina see reason.
I don't wanna.
I think I've got my work cut out for me this time.
The chief seemed genuinely worried for the fate of the Vale. Now's your...
Please don't be a little kid's voice.
You folks in the habit of staring at strangers?
That's
What is it?
good.
Are you selling something? Find somewhere else to hawk your wares.
Are you by any chance Karina, the Wind Oracle? I'm Hina, the Alma Fire. And this is...
Val, the Soul Guard. Nice to meet you.
What's the convoy of alms want with me? No, let me guess. The chief sent you to convince me to do the wind dine, right?
Well, yeah, actually. In Tiania, we build a ceremonial bonfire to celebrate the fairy's arrival. Longren has different traditions, though, right?
The chief thinks sending outsiders to do his dirty work is gonna make me budge. Well, he's got another thing coming. Nope, never again.
But if the fairy doesn't come, no one can be named the Alm of Wind. For the sake of Longren and the rest of the world, would you please consider performing the wind dyeing ceremony?
When someone asks a stranger for a favor, usually they have something to offer in exchange. I'll tell you what, you can find Shiryu for me. I've looked all over town already, and I gotta get off my feet for a bit.
Shiryu? I'm guessing they're a friend of yours. What do they look like?
He's dreamy. About the same age as me. Got a nice smile.
Oh, someone kind of like Val then?
Spare me. He's nowhere near as wimpy as this guy.
Gee,
Lord.
thanks. Well, Hina, sounds like we have a missing person to find. If Karina's already looked in town, let's try the outskirts.
There we go.
Here they come!
Take this! This should be the last of them.
Thank you, mighty Soul Guard.
Apparently I look wimpy, by the way.
What new unseen challenges await us?
I'll back you up.
This should be the last of them. Easy. Yes.
Sure made quick work of them.
Yep, sure did.
Got some syrup.
Hiccups.
Hello there. Shiryu, I presume?
That's me. And you are?
Val, the Soul Guard. And this is Hina, the Alma Fire.
Oh!
Oh, Val, Hina. Lovely to meet you. I'm Shiryu, a
he's got
historian and
different
keeper of
color
tales from the
eyes.
Vale.
What are
One
you
green,
doing
one
so
yellow.
far outside of
Cool.
Longren?
Calibrating windmills, actually. The wind's been hard to predict lately, which might be a side effect of having no alm yet.
Speaking of alms, Karina said she'd help call the fairy with some wind dyeing if we found you for her.
She did, huh? I guess she came around to the idea after all.
I guess.
Is the dyeing process hard or something?
Not particularly. As long as you know the steps, that is. You just capture the breeze with the cloth to bring out the colored dye. The issue is that the fairy won't come for just any old round of wind dyeing. Karina has the most skill in Longren, so she has the best chance of summoning her.
Then why is she so averse to helping?
Because Karina wants... She wants to be chosen as the Alm. But all she's ever heard from the rest of the Vale is that she's wrong for the job.
She wants to die?
They keep asking her to help with the wind dyeing. It wouldn't surprise me if the fairy was staying away on purpose to avoid these hypocrites.
But why would Karina be a bad choice of Alm?
Did she pick a fight with the elemental or something?
That's a good one. But nothing that scandalous, I promise. But it's complicated. Too complicated to bother you both with right now. Besides, I know Karina wants the Vale to prosper, just like everyone else. And it looks like your arrival might have been enough to give her that push. Anyway, I'll head back to the Vale for now. See you there. And thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I can't break that. Loading screen. Story time.
I told you the more you yell at me, the less I want to have anything to do with the wind dyeing.
Now you're just being stubborn. Didn't you hear that the convoy from Tiania has already arrived?
We can't keep wasting the Alm's time with your selfishness. You're putting the whole Vale in danger with your temper tantrum.
If you want to meet the fairy so bad, then you do the ceremony. Why does it always have to be me, anyway? It's not like I have a chance of becoming the Alm. Y'all made that abundantly clear. You think
like
I'll
this
just go
sort of
along and
accent.
do all the hard work for nothing?
Pouting about it won't help your case, you know.
I'm not pouting. I'm angry. After all, I just wanted to be the Alm and see the world.
Honey, we know it's hard for you to accept, but it's been years since anyone in our family has been considered worthy of Alm status.
Sure, your affinity to the wind element meant you had a good chance at the gig. But after what you did in the Sanctum?
Fine. Criticize me all you want, but I don't regret my actions one bit, so stop lecturing me.
How irresponsible. The other Wind Oracles don't cause their parents this much trouble.
But if we don't push her, the fairy might not visit Longren at all. Maybe Shiryu can talk some sense into her.
Lord.
Yes! Taking this?
Hi, cutie. We go to top some more? Yeah, we're going to top some.
Aha! There you are! Thanks for finding Shiryu for me.
No sweat. So you'll perform the wind dyeing ceremony now?
Did I say that? Next time, get it in writing. Besides, I have some stuff to talk to Shiryu about. Bye-bye.
Hang on. I thought you wanted a favor for a favor. We gotta call the fairy to Longren before it's too late.
Karina, don't forget, there's that old saying about the disaster that could befall our tribe if an alm isn't chosen. The wind will rage, and the winged fall flightless.
We're too old for fairy tales, Shiryu. Besides, the wind is always blowing here, and it's not like we dragon folk use our wings to fly in the first place.
Maybe the proverb isn't meant for dragon folk. Ramco has wings too, you know?
Fine. But I don't have to be the one to do it. No one in town even cares who does the wind dyeing, and I wouldn't do it even if they begged. Why bother? It's not like the fairy
Oh
would
my
ever
God,
pick me
just
to be
do
the
it.
alm anyway.
I have an idea. Val, why don't you do the wind dyeing instead?
I can't.
Me? Anyone is allowed to use the technique. And besides, it never hurts to have a breath of fresh air to try and bend the winds of fate.
The chief said something similar, now that you mention it.
Good luck. You'll need it. I think I'll just stay here with Shiryu if it's all the same to you.
You two do make a cute couple.
Yeah. Look, the dyeing stall is up a ways over there. Just give it a go.
It's not going to work. I've never used the wind before. It'll probably work because you're the chosen one.
Okay, it's up to me to perform the ceremony and call the fairy.
Oh, it's
Here goes
side
nothing.
quest.
If it doesn't work for you, let me have a go.
Tells how class display hints on communicating the general areas. Shine red objects. Items required of quests equal bright red.
Grizzly!
I'm actually thinking of letting my apprentices take over from me soon. They're both capable windmill makers. My plan is to wait till the winds are fair and give them both a task to perform unsupervised. When the winds are good, as we are today, it seems now is the right time. Here, I need your help with. Here's what I need your help with. I'd like to deliver some windmill parts to my apprentices. You do be sure to tell them they need to replace the parts by themselves. Should be waiting for me near you pass by the windmills. Starting to think Grace's Breeze carrying me here today.
Got some syrup.
Mushroom fingers are kind of flavor, you know, not that I've ever eaten by myself before. I always wonder what it tastes like.
Hey!
Excuse me, are you familiar with the work of Dranny the painter? He's a traveling landscape artist who paints pictures of the world's most beautiful scenery. Some have gone so far as to label him a genius. For reasons I won't go into, I'm on a journey to retrace his steps. I want to see why he saw when he painted. I want to understand what's going through his mind at this time. Say, wouldn't you be a traveler yourself? Perhaps you can be Lola. Very sure this is Aaron Passage. How good is this to me? Asking y'all to feed without even listening yourself. Where's my manners? My name's Leona. Pleased to meet you. Okay, I guess I go this way.
Let's rest up.
saved. Progress has been saved. Wait.
The gloves are off! Command me! This should be the last of them. Feeling? Command me!
We sure made quick work of them.
Whoa, laggy.
Yes!
Here they come.
Next! Just one left! Feeling?
Feeling to me.
You're mine! Command me! They weren't so tough.
How back you up.
Next! Feeling good.
To me.
This should be the last of them.
We sure made quick work of them.
There you go. Well, or sure, I'm ready. I guess I'm ready. I'll repeat the picture show me. There you are, some units.
Grizzly!
That was weird. I need some shrooms. Excuse me.
Got some syrup.
Don't need you. Can I see my... Choose a side quest, display icon, okay. Well, it didn't display anything.
You're mine! Just one left! Command me! I feel myself getting stronger.
So I need a tree and a waterfall.
I'll back you up.
Feeling good. You're mine. One left. Feeling good.
With you. Easy. We sure made quick work of them.
Well, it's not exactly waterfalls. I don't recognize the place though.
Take this! Come at me! Just one left. Easy! Hold on. I think I saw this in a book one time.
Oh.
Let me see. This might be useful.
Hmm.
Let me see. This might be useful. Let's rest up.
I don't know where this could be.
Want to do this the hard way, huh? Come at me! Come at me! Just what I need. Just one left. I guess this means I've improved. Let me see. Is this? This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
I see
some syrup. Taking this.
So it's gotta be up here somewhere.
Taking this.
There it is.
Helping out people in need can be so rewarding.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This is kind of exciting. Is this?
I guess I can go back to the main quest if I can figure out how to get there. So, stay. I'm not going to bother you. Pardon me. Why does it all sound really, really blurry? Oh my god, that's so bad. That's a little better.
Sure. I'm one step closer to becoming a true Soul Guard. Yes! Huh? Helping out people in need can be so rewarding.
Money.
Oh,
I'm one step closer to becoming a true Soul Guard.
You are here for the wind dying? Forgive me, it is a complicated process. Even oracles in training have trouble with the steps.
Well, someone's gotta try. What was it? Breath of fresh air and all that?
Oh, look! Ramco has come to watch!
Kitty.
What's a Ramco anyway?
She's not a what? She's a sacred beast. Her ilk usually resides in the Wind Sanctum near the Veil. When Karina was training in the Sanctum, she suffered a grave injury. Though she lost one of her wings, this sacred beast saw her safely back home. Since then, the two have been like sisters, nigh inseparable. Ramco even began to stay here in the Veil instead of returning to her home. Although, Karina has been so preoccupied with Shiryu recently that she and Ramco have become distant. Perhaps they're growing apart. Oh, please excuse my rambling. I shouldn't distract you from trying to summon the fairy for everyone in the Veil.
Yeah, sure. No pressure or anything.
You can do it, Val.
Let's see. Come wind!
That won't get you anywhere. You couldn't even swat a bug, let alone call forth a fairy.
I thought you said you were busy with Shiryu.
It's not my fault your flailing was so bad I couldn't ignore it. Even a novice could do this better than you. Thanks. It's been a while since I laughed so hard.
So, Hina, do you want to give it a go next?
Oh, can I?
Huh? But she's the alma fire. Where's the sense in that?
True, it's never been done. But I'd have quite a tale for the history books if the Alm of Fire were to call forth the Fairy for the Veil of Wind this year.
Give me a break.
Oh, I see. Please allow me to try, Shiryu. I bet I can expertly harness this wind.
Hold it right there. Fine, I'll do it. As the best dyer in the Vale, I have now officially changed my mind. I'll show you how it's really done. Write that in your history books.
What a little baby.
Come, wind! Bring forth color!
Oh.
It's the fairy!
Huh?
Oh, Shiryu has been chosen as the Alm.
Congrats, Shiryu. Good job.
No.
Huh?
No, I refuse. I won't be the Alm!
But why? Being named the Alm is an honor. Why would you run away from your duty?
Hina?
I actually haven't named anyone the Alm yet.
How could he betray my trust like this?
Yeah. Shiryu was the one insisting that you had to call the fairy to keep the veil from being destroyed. Then he just ran away.
He should know better. He saw how hard I worked to be worthy. It's always been my dream, even though I knew it was hopeless. Everyone kept saying it's impossible for someone like me to be the Alm of Wind. That I can't feel the wind beneath my wings like the rest of them do, now that I've lost one of them. When I told them all that the wind still spoke to me, no one in the Vale believed it.
Oh,
Not
I'm
the
okay.
other oracles, not my parents,
No,
and
I
certainly not the chief.
just play whatever I feel like playing. I guess that's variety.
They pitied me, laughed at me when I said I wouldn't give up. Only Shiryu and Ramco stuck with me. But Shiryu never understood what it meant to me. He never understood me. Well, I'm done with him. Hey, Fairy!
What?
Appoint me the Alm. I'll take Shiryu's place. I'm the perfect candidate. Make me the Alm of Wind.
The decision isn't entirely up to me. I must consult with your patron elemental first. But your skill with the wind dyeing was most impressive. The wind was dancing with joy. I believe that Sylphid may accept you as the Alm if we ask.
I'll take your compliments to heart, Fairy. Sounds like we've got an elemental to convince.
Where do we find this Sylphid fella?
At Mount Gala, the source of the winds. Do you and your girlfriend want to come? As the Soul Guard, it's your job to see even potential alms safely to their destination, right?
You have a point. Let's go to Mount Gala.
I forgot about Ramco. Sorry, but I gotta find her before we head off, or I'd never forgive myself. I ignored her for so long, but if this works out and I am named the Alm, I have to say goodbye before I go. And I gotta apologize. Help me find Ramco.
Okay.
Where could Ramco have run off to?
Come on, Hina. Let's help Karina search.
Of course. What good is a convoy if we don't work together?
Thanks. I mean it. She's gotta be in the Vale somewhere. Let's keep looking.
Super robots.
Yes!
Have that. Have that. Have that. And that. Oh, okay.
Ramco? I'm so sorry. I was stupid. I got so caught up in Shiryu that I neglected you. But in the end, you were the only one who understood me. I have to go and meet with Sylphid now in order to become the Alm of Wind. I guess this is goodbye. Go back to your home in the Sanctum.
Yeah, go home.
Farewell, my friend. This isn't the way to the Wind Sanctum, you know. You really want to come with me? Okay, let's get moving.
Gassy.
Thanks for helping me find Ramco, but we're not done yet. I won't rest until I found Sylphid.
Don't worry, I'm here to protect you. Let's go.
I'm just glad that you and Ramco made up. Oh look, another Dud Bear.
Oh.
Yep, Dud Bears can be found all over the world. At least that's what Shiri. You know what? Never mind.
Let's be sure to greet any Dud Bears we spot during our travels. We'll probably end up with spare grizzly syrup to trade anyway.
Okay, I've got plenty of. Dud bears are furry creatures who adore grizzly syrup. Have give grizzly syrup, blah blah blah. Give them the items, you get good stuff. Maybe.
Babu, ba-doo-doo-bub. Da baba-doo-bub.
How many do I have?
Dub, bub-bub-bub. Dub, bub-bada. Dub, Dada, Dada, Guda, Babu, Baduduba, Dub, Dud. Dada, Guda.
You're welcome.
Taking this?
Karina, the wind conveyed the news. You are off to consult with Sylphid, the elemental of wind, if I am not mistaken.
There's nothing you can say that'll change my mind. I'll become the Alm and make you see you were wrong about me. About everything.
Soul Guard, as you can see, young Karina is as stubborn as can be. But we cannot disobey the fairy's guidance. Please, see Karina safely to wherever she is needed, be that the Mana Tree or otherwise.
You can count on it.
Well, you heard him. Just remember that you'll have me to thank for the Vale's prosperity from here on out.
Alright.
Before you leave, Soul Guard, I would have you take this seed with you. It is said to bring forth hidden
Thanks.
The elms are necessary to preserve a future for the whole
Oh my
world.
god.
It is our duty, much as a soul guard's duty is to protect us. Karina, an oracle of wind, wishes to take upon herself the task of an alm of her own volition. No one fights against their fate if they themselves choose to bear it. We all have our individual roles to play, places from which we hail, ways of life. All of these affect the future. And I am proud to be the bearer of such an important mission for those who may come after.
Mind letting me get a piece of that thing the chief gave you before we left? I figure I need to be as strong as I can be to fight monsters out here.
Wait, you're going to fight too?
I might seem like a delicate blossom, but I'm a force to be reckoned with.
That wasn't the happiest farewell back there. Will you be able to set out on the pilgrimage straight away if you're chosen as the alm?
Don't worry, I'm not leaving anything behind that I care about. Honestly, I couldn't wait to leave. I've always wanted to see what's out there in the world. Back in Longren, they don't let you travel much unless you're
Why
chosen
do
to
so
be the
many
Alm.
people?
If it weren't for you showing up when you did, I'd still be stuck in town, itching to get out. Thanks for that, actually.
And I suppose we'll have to do our best so that you get to continue on the alm's journey.
The people of Tiania sure are friendly. Or maybe you folks are the exception.
No, thank you. I'm good.
The elemental vessel is reacting to something. How strange.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, I do believe the spirits wish to aid you on your journey. Elemental vessels can tap into different types of mana and bestow those powers on their wielders. Don't hesitate to use them during your travels. And now, I must be off.
Bye. Once you acquire Elemental Vessel, you can choose to borrow the power of its elemental by going to gears. With the vessel, activate the power of the corresponding class. After using the Elemental Vessel during combat, enter a brief cooldown period. You now have access to the vessel menu. From here, you can choose which elemental powers. A character's class is determined by the elemental power that resides in them. This in turn governs the traits and abilities at their disposal. Changing classes will alter character stats and unlock abilities unique to that class. Plus, change the weapon. Experiment with different classes available to your character to find the elemental plot displays how much of the element's power you can wield as the character progresses through the plot. The more in tune they will be with the element, clearing the way to learn powerful moves and abilities. Elemental points are required events along the elemental plot. You can attend these by converting gold clovers throughout the land into elemental points by gathering elemental. The Sylphid Boomerang houses the mind of the Sylphid Wind element. Press RT to send out gust winds, temporary traps, enemy that can opponent while they're in this state will cause the blades.
Karina, do you know if Ramco is fully grown?
She hasn't grown much since we met, but I think she's still a baby. Our village has tales from olden times of huge sacred beasts.
This one just for you! This should be the last of them. We sure showed them.
Abilities learned to elemental part are unique to the class corresponding to each elemental and become active when the class is in use. These class specific abilities have the blah blah blah.
Just getting started. Awesome. Keep it up. Just getting started. Got some syrup. Yes. Got some syrup. Let me see. Nice! Help us out! I'm brimming with power.
I'm on it.
I'll carry on from here. Taking this?
How do I get up there? Just backtrack this a little bit. It's not seeming to need a way right now.
Grizzly! Got some syrup.
Be careful, everyone. Take this.
Just what I need.
With you. You want some more? Come on. Don't
Got your back. Okay. Just what I need.
That all we got? That's all of them.
Grant me power. Thanks for the pick-me-up. This is kind of exciting. Nice.
I don't even need to lift a claw.
Just what I need. You're demanding. This is coming handy.
Don't let it get away.
I've got your back.
Oh, a cliff.
Great. Now what do we do?
You two aren't that bright, are you? You've got the Vessel of Wind, so use it. See? The Sylphid Boomerang will react when you come across something like this.
I get it. We use the power of wind to get past the cliff. Okay, I can do this.
There's a first time for everything. Let's give it a try. Activate! Grizzly!
There's really no way to get higher right now.
Yes! Let me see. A rare item! Let's ride this! I still can't believe it. We made it past the cliff.
Yeah, it felt like we were dancing together with the wind spirits.
With the healthy gust coming from Mount Gala, we're sure to end up where we need to go.
Power of mana! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Ah! Got some syrup. Let me see. This might be useful. Grizzly! This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
Side, evil monsters.
Silken boomerang! Feeling good.
Don't take it away.
Okay.
What? Over already?
Let me see. A rare item!
Man, what do I do with all this seeds?
Power of mana! This should let us proceed. Got some syrup. Taking this? There's no coming back from a fall like that. Watch your step.
Jumpy.
Got some syrup.
How do you think Shiryu is doing?
He was in shock, but I think he'll be okay. What do you think?
Me? I'm not even gonna bother thinking about that loser Shiryu anymore.
Oh, I do wish we parted on better terms. We didn't even get to say goodbye, really.
I can still fight. I feel sick. You're mine! Easy! They weren't so tough. I'll take you all on. Ta! Ta! Come at me! They were nothing but hot air. This is kind of exciting. Is this?
Karina taking over.
I got this.
Let's see what she did.
So this is the power of the spirits. Good job, me. I'm getting stronger day by day.
Taking this?
Yep.
Yes! Use this! Take this! Take this! Come at me!
Nice job, everyone.
Taking this?
No.
Let me see. Is this? Grizzly!
Yeah, I need the fire for him. He's already.
Yes! This is kind of exciting. A rare item! Come forth! Let's ride this whirlwind! Got some syrup. Let's rest up.
Yep. Just say.
Let me see. Nice!
This looks like a boss arena.
Sylphid! What happened here?
He was hurt. He dead.
Sylphid!
Don't get hit by the sharp bits!
What do you think I am, stupid? I'm trying to avoid them. Go, go, Red!
You're mine! Just what I need. Just what I need. Good on! Good on! Just what I need.
Sylphid?
Well, you certainly took your time. No no flow of mana power, and then a gigantic monster shows up. I have not had it easy. Wait a minute. Let's see here. I know you! You're the one-winged oracle, aren't you?
Come here.
The wind spirits like you. Yes, you're quite compatible. If you have both Ramco and the wind on your side, I see no reason not to make you the Alm. It's decided.
Karina, one who dances on the wind with sacred peace. By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Alm of Wind.
Alright. You get to die. Yay.
Wow, Hina, I can't thank you enough. Hang on, let's make it sound more official, shall we?
Sure.
Oh, wise Solgard and his companion, the Alma Fire, I humbly ask to accompany you on your pilgrimage.
Okay.
Okay, enough dawdling. Let's get going. We have a whole world to see and an important duty to fulfill.
Usually the Alm of the Moon would be the next stop. But
Yeah, Etern is already gone. It's gotta be 16 years now since it was lost to time.
all the parishioners disappeared when they were unable to produce an alm to offer to the Mana Tree. The whole place is in ruins.
Then I guess we can skip Etern on our journey. Too bad. I wanted to see what it was like.
Once we get through Mount Gala, we should reach the Lefeya Drifts. Then we'll be headed to the harbor.
Whoa, drifts? As in snowdrifts?
We're in snow
You
right
hear that,
now.
Ramco? We can make snowmen to our heart's content. Well, shouldn't we be on our way to the Mana Tree? The wind. I can see it. It's calling to me.
That's nice.
What a snowstorm.
At this rate, I'm gonna become a snowman. What are we supposed to do now?
We keep going, is what?
The alm's journey is never easy, as they say.
In the past, Lefeya was an idyllic area with
Oh
a
my
mighty
God.
river. The nearby parish was full of life and warmth. But tragedy struck 16 years ago when the moonlit parish Etern failed to send an alm to the Mana Tree. Without the protection of its elemental, the land was decimated by an endless blizzard. The cold so bone deep, it was as though time itself had frozen over. Etern lost all of what it was, and all it could have been, ravaged by its dreadful fate. The fear of that same destiny haunts us all. That is why we have to live life to the fullest, while we can.
Everything's frozen. The plants, the wildlife, all of it.
And this
Like, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, I guess.
Visions of Mana!
Have a great night. Come back soon.